Muy bien, no hubiese explotado el hijo de puta. Y no me capturé el puto fuego. No sé qué le pasa al puto Fallout cuando tabulo, no estoy cambiando de localización. Esta mierda se, no sé, le explota el puto culo. Así que así no sale nada malo, capturando la pantalla. Puta mierda de juego, de programa. ¿Qué chingados?
I can carry something if you need me to.
Diamond City. Puto programa de mierda, hijo de puta. También cagué en la misión. Cortó la inmersión. La basura. ¿Qué ha sido eso? Eh,
You are so dead! Bad idea.
rayos, ¿por qué no tan tanto?
What do you think that was? Lou, we're not alone here. There you are. Okay, in peace. Must be imagining things.
Como se oye, les voy a destrozar el puto culo.
No sign of him now.
No se puede subir aquí.
Nothing there now. You gotta be joking.
Put it back down. Hey, something's out there.
Let's do this.
unexpected.
Por ahora en estas zorras. Aunque creo que reaparecen después. Lo cual está bien. Así no veo cadáveres por todos lados, como en el 3. Dios, lo que tarda en cargar. Tengo que actualizar el puto firmware al puto NVMe. Creo que lo haré en este mes.
Hearing shit.
Oh, legendary.
What was that? Still in one piece.
Excelente. Es que este también es una mierda. Le voy a poner el de sigilo, yo creo. 11 de fuerza, 420, 427. Igual si sirve esta basura. Pero tengo demasiada radiación. Oh, me quité no me puse el este. No sé. Oh, no me la sube, what the fuck. No, da igual. Oh, espera, si no me lo sube, debería ponerme este entonces. Nah. Piper te idealiza. ¿Hay algo aquí? No, no, que no, hombre. Voy a hacer esto a mi manera. Oh, es aquí. Voy a ver. Estoy aquí. Desde aquí es de donde vengo.
Blue, you got it.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hey, Piper.
So, you found a minute for me yet?
Is something up?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing bad. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Do people actively avoid you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't exactly start the paper to make friends. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
It sounds like things got better.
For the city? Yeah. For me, when that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
That was a long time ago. People can't still treat you that way.
You'd think, but if anything, it's gotten worse. Sure, I've earned some friends back in town, but now I've even got a reputation outside Diamond City. That's why I'm so lucky to have someone like you. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
Me gustó esta respuesta, o sea, la pregunta. Me gustó su respuesta, pero no lo que yo le pregunté. Lo que le dije. Esto es mejor. No te lo tomes personal.
I'm sure it's nothing personal.
Maybe not, but the result's still the same. Or it was. Until you came along. You're not afraid of me like everyone else.
Es la respuesta
I was
a
sure that the
lo mismo.
paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but
Entonces es mejor esto.
You can count on me, Piper.
I know I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper... I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you. For being the friend I can count on.
¿Cómo que amigo?
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh! Blue, I just don't know if I have room in my life for romance right now. Maybe for now we just stay friends.
A ver, voy a hacer la misma 3 veces. Si a la tercera no funciona.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh, I mean... well, I'd be lying if I said I never thought about you that way. Not that I'm always thinking that way. It's just... Blue... I'm loud and pushy and constantly getting in over my head. Why would someone like you ever want someone like me?
Rayos, es que este es... no sé.
All we've been through, I've already seen you at your worst.
And you're still here, aren't you? Goodness, Blue, I don't know what to say.
Esto no queda muy bien
You're everything I could
teniendo
ever
en cuenta el
ask
pasado
for.
de mi personaje.
Come on. Let's not keep the world waiting.
Oh, having reached the highest level of affinity with Piper, you have gained the gift of gab. Perk. No me gustó la respuesta. Oh. Es que las respuestas no son muy claras. No son...
You don't need to be flawless, Piper. You're perfect for me.
Perfect, huh? That's a new one.
Rayos, el doblaje, o sea, la adaptación de voz es demasiado buena.
Well, I think you're perfect too.
No está bien, me gustaba más la
Goodness,
otra.
Blue, I don't know what to say. You're everything I could ever ask for. Come on.
Esto no
Let's
pasó
not
muy
keep the
rápido.
world waiting.
No sé. The Love. Lover Embrace. Lovers Embrace. ¿Qué es eso? Gracias a tu relación with Piper, recibes double XP for speech challenges and discovering new oh, este es bueno. And discovering new locations. Y el otro era Lovers, algo así. Tengo que hacerle una cama a Piper o algo así. A ver, pero primero, ¿qué es? ¿Dónde está? ¿No está aquí? No sé. Bien. Pero mi personaje no es como muy mayor para ella. ¿Cuántos años tiene? La criogénesis cuenta como una especie de tiempo suspendido. Pero la edad no sigue aumentando. Vale, quiero un buen sitio para saltar. Oh. Buenísimo. Viper. Bueno, ya se teletransportará. Inició. Es aquí.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Hey, Piper.
Anything you need?
Your thoughts?
Or one well-preserved relic, you know that?
Your thoughts?
I'd rather know an ugly truth than a sweet lie.
Your thoughts?
Can't keep anything from you, can I?
Your thoughts?
Sure don't make them like they used to. Talking about you, Blue.
Your thoughts?
Right behind you.
Nothing else for now.
Okay?
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
Hey there.
We're always looking
Might be
for
a
new
while to
members.
the next show.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm
Interesting.
just looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Joder, ¿cómo le voy a dar dinero?
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, have a heart.
I said she wasn't seeing anybody, including you.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Whoa. You really want to head down this route?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with, pal.
Oh, ¿qué dices? Joder. Ahora Piper habla en las estas.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. No offense, but you know how women can get sometimes.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, have a heart.
I said she wasn't seeing anybody.
Yo los mataría, pero...
You're not holding her prisoner, are you? I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk.
Please, have a heart.
Me acabo las cervezas.
You. Hi.
I haven't forgotten that you wanted to find out what our group is all about. We call ourselves, but we're growing fast. Step right this way and
I'm just.
I already told.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk.
Please,
Pero me
have
dio
a
la puta.
I'm a friend of the family.
Please, have a...
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk.
Please, have a heart.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there.
Debería matarlo, pero... Pero Piper está aquí.
She's all yours, neighbor. We don't have anything to talk about.
Whew, right in here, ain't it?
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Es verdad. Lo había pasado por alto. Oh, mierda. Bueno,
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
what the fuck. Oh, para eso servía el este. What the fuck. Debí haberlo guardado.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It really isn't any of your business.
¿Cómo que no? Para eso servía.
You're Jack's sister?
How rude. Don't you know, just to be...
You're Jack's sister?
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, once I get home...
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society. Back when there was any.
Bueno, ya es muy tarde para esto. Oh shit, esto. Solo queda un vial. A ver.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raider's got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
I hope you don't need to say goodbye to your boyfriend.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Excuse me.
I'll never hear the end of this from Mother.
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Hey,
Point the way.
over here.
Uh-huh.
¿Esto? Oh, ¿cómo? Misiles.
Hi.
You can tell Mother I'll be home soon.
When's time to do this sort of cleaning?
We don't have anything to talk about.
Vale. Tal vez pueda conseguir un poco de suero, o tal vez no. ¿Qué le habría dicho a mi personaje si lo hubiera tomado? Tiene menos 36.000 de radiación. Y 5 más 50 de fuerza. Por eso decía que el tipo era. Por eso el tipo decía que ella era fuerte. Debe haberlo guardado.
I think it's clearing up. Edward! Edward! Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Stephen here's older than you,
How's
dude.
this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Decimos, lo mataron.
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah, there's no signal at all.
Lol, hay partículas de polvo.
What's
en el-
happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him,
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't
Lorenzo.
helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does
Salieron
this serum
muchas
do?
cosas.
There's no time for that right now.
¿Cómo que no? No me asesoró. Lo necesito.
What exactly does this...
There's no time for that right now.
¿Qué rayos? Si está en amarillo, ¿por qué me cuesta tanto?
What exactly does...
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old.
Joder.
But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Lol.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack,
300 años, son
are
más
you
viejos
sure
que
it's
yo.
wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that
Podría
the
el ser
artifact has
también.
made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be
what you
one
got for me?
option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Oh boy, that's a lot of metal.
Rayos. Debería ser esta misión. Por favor. Por favor. Nivel 28, ¿no? ¿Cuánto subiste el nivel? A ver, quiero hacer esta misión. Es muy interesante. Pero debería ir a la base.
Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I've lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to...
No, ¿hasta dónde vamos? Hasta allá. Primero vamos a la base entonces.
cure him.
Aunque hacer todo el camino hasta allá no estaría mal.
Just follow me.
Oh, le tengo que seguir. ¿Y el robot? ¿Por qué no sigue? No.
It's the artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system.
Oh, ay, pero aquí está tu ropa. Aquí está.
I got so many flavors of mayhem for sale.
I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back.
Tengo que seguirlo. No podemos teletransportarnos.
Even for a short time.
Es que hacer todo el camino estaría muy divertido. Pero me gustaría dejarlo para después. Pero también me gustaría hacerlo ahora. Qué dilema. A ver, me gustaría ir a la base, dejar cosas. No está tan lejos, pero... No se viene con nosotros.
Hey,
Don't mind the clutter.
you might want to drop some of those things you're carrying.
Oh, no.
Nice try.
Hey,
Dude, you know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
Much of a threat after all.
Heads up,
Just let me know.
Piper.
Hey, doll.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Heads up.
Probably have something you can use.
Look alive.
Point the way.
Hey, Piper.
You need something, let me know.
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
I'm with the person I love. Helping those in need. I couldn't imagine a better life.
Nothing else for now.
Okay.
Look alive.
Where to? Can do.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
That's one heck of a getup, Blue.
Espero estar bien dormir antes de la
It's
batalla.
astounding how much
Filio, Embres. Aunque no sé esto. ¿Qué se supone que es? Embrase. Bueno, no sé. No sé qué es.
Men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Muy bien. Esto va a estar interesante.
Parsons. Even who could do something.
Vale, 40 minutillos. Puedo estar 30 más. Son las 10.
Like that.
The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
I can't believe it's gonna be worth the trouble. Dust and junk.
Wait, listen.
Lefty's right about
Get ready.
where that juice is coming from. Hell yeah, it's gonna be great. How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like you. I cashed in some favors with people who Lefty does like. You just saw it.
Creo de probar esta cosa.
Taste. You better be right. And Lefty better stare it out fair, or it's not just me that's gonna be sore.
Real bad move.
Machete. Oh, está demasiado rota esta mierda.
Kill them quickly!
Oh, lo mató.
Getting tired yet?
What? A
Ah,
bunch
vale, vas a...
of junk.
Still kicking? See? Where'd that little bitch go?
This is my property. You are trespassing.
¿Reyes? ¿Qué pasó? Dios, espero que se esté grabando esta mierda. Ahora tengo mucha radiación encima.
Yes.
O sea, no casi lo robo.
Sweet. If we're gonna dig, there you are. Wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't
Carísimo. Toma.
think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement
No way
like
to
you wanted
hack this.
and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think it's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement.
Oh no.
Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks
You
like
okay?
the Abremelin
I'll be
field is still
all right.
functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry.
Espera, voy a cambiar esto.
If we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach
That's
Lorenzo.
in better shape than I expected. What exactly is going on here?
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected.
Right.
Bueno, esto ya me lo dijo.
We need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
Movidas legales. Secret Identity. Superhero. Sense of Justice, Insulating from Possession. Superman. Vale.
Hey,
I just need to rest here a minute.
There.
¿Qué rayos? Se cubrió.
You're all bravado and no brains, aren't ya? Kissing all goodbye.
Having fun? We never used this wing. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into.
Vamos allá. Pero ver a Superman. Será un behemoth.
A mess.
Un
Let's hope we can
supermutante.
find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on.
Something's not right here.
I don't know, like he ever tells us anything.
Put up a good fight, huh?
Yeah, not exactly the
What?
pushover that we were
What
promised.
the hell was that?
More of them? I seem to have a rising force.
How do you find anything in here? Sure, take a peek.
¿Por qué no puedo correr? Ah, mierda, le di este.
Where'd that little bitch go?
Oh, I know you're here. We'll find you. Only a fucking coward hides. No sign of him now.
That's what the fuck was that? Waste of time.
You asshole!
They never just want to talk. You're own there, Blue.
Come on, little girl. Let's do this.
Le gusta la música.
Oh, man, come... You were so... God's sake, how many of these bastards are there? Done this hundreds of times.
We already killed everybody else. Why
This
not
place would give a ghoul nightmares.
Playing games with me, huh?
Tiene copyright.
If I find you, fucking bullet in your head. I don't care if you're already dead.
This is bullshit.
¿No?
Get a grip on yourself.
Scared. Just like a little bitch. Nothing. At least, the hell was that?
Dios.
Hey there.
This place has really fallen to pieces over the years.
What the? Nah, it's nothing.
Me equivoqué.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
Bueno.
This will take us to the basement. Come on, this is the only way down.
More papers.
down.
We need to hurry. Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
No.
We don't have time for this! Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. It's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Hurry, damn you!
I'll be happy to show you how to get more of the serum as soon as you let me out of here.
I'm opening the main door. Hurry! The Abremlin field is down!
Hey, apparently even the simplest task is beyond your capabilities. I can feel my strength return. Now I will finally be free.
Poco me vine arriba. ¿Dónde están?
He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment field. Switch the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
Don't listen to him! Do not let him out! He's lying! Hurry! His powers are returning.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Ya está, no hay más gente, qué random.
Do not listen to him. This is what he does. Surely you can see that. Fool!
Ah, at long last, you did the right thing. You'll see.
Father, don't do this. Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And
How long have you been locked up in here?
my loving son trapped me here in the year of our Lord, 1898, so, almost 400 years. I think you were about to agree to helping me kill Jack and the rest of my traitorous kin, yes?
Say I do help you kill Jack and the rest of your family. What's in it for me?
What Jack stole from me, I will give to you freely. The gift of immortality. But first, I have some unfinished business to do. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate.
Rayos, quiero ver qué pasa. Espera, voy a hacer algo. Voy a hacer esto. A ver, calma. Tú no. Tú no, tú. No, espera. Voy a pausar esta mierda. Vale, a ver. Dios, ya es tardísimo. Tal vez debería dejarlo para la siguiente. Bueno, a ver, quiero ver qué pasa si lo libero.
As soon as you set the Abremlin generators, I can end this. You
fool!
Ah, at long last, you did the right thing. You'll see.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack.
Hi.
Why don't you
hello.
wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
Say I do help you kill Jack.
What, Jack's? But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate. Let's go.
Olur. No, a ver, quiero ver qué hace. En la siguiente haré... No sé, será bueno. No, quería volar la Piper. Supongo que liberarlo es malo, ¿eh? ¿Cómo ves, Piper?
What were you hiding?
Quiero ver qué pasa. Wat is er in Chinese internal camp? Is wordt de waar de Yao Wai is afferosius mutated weer. Yao Wai. Vamos, quiero ver qué es lo que me da. Si vale la pena. He hecho un save de los archivos, así que no debería haber problema. Double meat.
Have you lost your mind? Why did you release Lorenzo?
Is Lorenzo here yet?
No, of course not, or we'd all be dead already. Now answer the question. Why did you free him?
I wasn't sure who was telling the truth, you or him.
And now he's coming here to kill all of us. Are you satisfied?
This is my fault. I hired this idiot, and she betrayed you.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just kill you right now.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
I can see why you like her, Edward. She has such a way with words.
Oh my!
Ah, you're all here. Good.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done.
Dios, qué misión.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just went to
Dios.
prison. You know I would never.
You have
¿Qué es esto?
all betrayed. Kept me a prisoner and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
Rayos, no somos amigos.
Get this over with, shall we?
No, no guardé.
I always knew we'd be up to things like this. Oh God, please no. Please, Lorenzo, it wasn't me. It was Jack.
Oh, casi lo mato. Oh, lo mató. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, sí, sí, perdón. Quiero ver cuál es el desenlace si no perfilo.
You see, there's nothing you can do.
Oh, me están poniendo hasta arriba. Oh, se levantó. Lo van a matar.
Excuse me.
Now do you see? I told you what would happen if Lorenzo got free.
Mm.
Who's there? Have you lost your mind? Why did you release Lorenzo?
I wasn't sure who was
And now he's coming.
This is my fault.
Give me one.
Never mind. I'll just show myself out.
Not so fast. We're not done here.
Oh my!
Ah, you're all here. Good.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done with the place.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just wouldn't listen.
Be
You know
silent!
I would never.
You have all betrayed me. Kept me a prisoner and fed off me like vampires
Over here.
to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
Please, Lorenzo, it wasn't
Doesn't
me.
feel like a trap at all.
Oh God!
Oh, Dios.
Hey, of course. Move here. Here. That's the plan.
He was the kid.
Wish it hadn't come to that.
Dame la inmortalidad.
Well, that's done. Well, that's done. Thank you for your assistance.
I didn't do this for nothing.
Don't worry. You will find I always keep my promises.
Pero si yo tengo.
Here is your reward. I will provide you with a lifetime supply as needed. But remember, this is my gift to you. I will give you another vial when you need it, for your own use only. Do not sell it or throw it away. After business, pleasure. Help yourself to a drink if you like. Jack seems to have done very well for himself, despite everything. As for myself, I can see that I have a lot to learn. Things have changed while I've been locked away. This new world seems to be one of limitless possibilities for people of our talents and inclinations.
What are you talking about? The world's been destroyed.
You're looking at things the wrong way, my friend. The old world's luxuries were paid for by an infinity of rules and restrictions. There was no room for a truly creative mind to flourish. Now, however, there's nothing to stand in my way. Or yours.
Hey there.
Ah, my friend. Good to see you again. What can I do for you?
I was curious about the ancient artifact you always wear.
Jack spent so many futile years trying to understand this. I could have told. Through it, I commune with the ancient minds that founded our civilization. Whether they live within it, or it communicates with them through time or space, or whether it simply holds their memories, I don't know. What I do know is that it has widened my horizons beyond the tiny scope granted to normal men. I spent my long captivity exploring the memories of the ancients, their arts and sciences, their philosophy and worldview. Did you need something else?
I need more serum.
When you've used what I gave you, Was there anything else?
Never mind.
Pero se me hace esto. Dios, cuántas basuras. ¿Dónde está mi suro? Mis por poderes. No sé. Supongo que el sur está bien, pero también ellos me pueden dar, ¿no? Vale, lo dejo aquí. Lo siguiente descubriré qué es lo que pasa.